Hello and welcome back to Sophie Loves 10. So before I start, I just want to mention how hot it is today. I had to run to get my train today and I'm like so hot I can't even turn my fan on because you would hear that and that would be really annoying. My voice is going. So I will do this video. As talked about last week, I decided to talk about this week, which is week 2 of my internship, about what I'm actually doing and what company I'm working for and the details of what the internship entails. So basically I start with where I'm working. I'm doing 3 weeks at Hay House, which is founded by Louise Hay in America. The company is in the USA, Johannesburg, Vancouver and New Delhi, and London obviously. So all the books that we make are about diet, spirituality, well-being and religion and many other sort of topics around that kind of area. We don't just make books, we make online courses, we make tarot cards, oracle cards, colouring books, some children's books, some fiction books. There's like a lot of different things that are made within Hay House. The place in London where I'm working is really small. There's like 22 people there and each person has their own individual job for a set thing, if that makes sense. So one person is production, one person is sales. There's not like a sales team, there's just one person doing it, but everyone sort of helps each other and goes to all the meetings together. So I've been working with different departments. That was part of the intern, that was what was agreed. And some of the things that I've been doing is working with the editor and proofreading. I've proofread 2 things now. I've worked with the assistant editor and I have gone through an American language cookbook and picked out words that are American English so they can be changed to England English, if that makes sense at all. I worked with sales, so I've been looking at Amazon, Waterstone and Book Depository to see if all the front covers are correct, if the titles are correct, if the prices are correct, all that kind of stuff. Recently I've been working with production, so I've been checking that online the barcodes and the prices are correct with that as well. So it's very interesting how jobs are very similar but they cross in between the different departments. So social media was today and I'm going to be working with social media on Monday as well, and I've been working on Twitter, so I've been using a software to do all the tweets for weeks in advance. And I've been looking at videos, watching videos and seeing what needs chopping and changing for different promotions and things like that. And I've also been looking for articles, so within the books sometimes information is taken and put on our website for an article and then you can read more about it if you buy the book. It's kind of like another promotional thing. So I've been taking bits out of the books to use for articles, which has been really interesting. I've really been like that a lot because I get to read things that I wouldn't necessarily read otherwise. I've been working with the receptionist, who isn't just a receptionist, she has so many different jobs. I've been packaging up loads of promo books, so every time there's a new book there's a list of people that different types of book go to different types of people. So we have a promo sheet that goes inside with the book and they get sent to the person. So I've been doing a lot of the packaging for the promo books. All different people within the company have been giving me that job to do because it's such an easy job and I can do it, they know I can do it. However, I was given the task to make a press release to go with one of the promo books, so I did that and that was sent out today as well, which is really exciting because I made that. And then I've also been inputting emails into the system from different events they do. They have a piece of paper where people can put their email on to sign up to Hay House community, and I've been putting that into the computer. I've been going to all the meetings as well, which has been really interesting. There's an editorial meeting every week and there's also a sales meeting, marketing meeting. The front cover meeting is probably one of my favourites. So what we do is see all the different front cover illustrations that have been made, and then we get to pick which ones that we like. And although I am the intern, a lot of my opinion I've been saying my opinion, and a lot of it has been taken on board, which is so nice to hear, because that doesn't usually happen. I've really been enjoying this a lot, and working, I didn't know what to expect when coming into publishing, because I know that I've always wanted to work in publishing, but I never knew what kind of aspects I would be good at. I still don't really know what kind of thing I would be good at, but I think if the opportunity came along to work any of them, I would just say yes and then see how it goes. Next week I'm going to be doing like a wrap up and talking about everything that's happened and my things that were good and things that are bad working there. Not that anything's been bad so far, but there have been jobs that I've not particularly liked as much as other jobs. So I'm going to be talking about that next week. I have been writing everything down in my little Alice in Wonderland notepad, which is also for the module work experience, which is what reason why I'm doing this as well. And I have lots of work to do with that this weekend. It's been really interesting, like seeing the difference between working like retail, so working like different hours, different days, working a 9:30 till 5:30 job. I had a Friday feeling today when we finished, and I was like, yes, I've got 2 days off, it's really nice, when usually I have a lot more than 2 days off, or I had like a 4-hour shift one day, so it's not really a lot. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's like a trek to get to, but commuting, I've got so many books read, so my wrap up is going to be very interesting and diverse, I believe, as well. If you have any questions about working in publishing or internships, please let me know, and I'll talk about it more, the overall things that I've been doing. My internship was agreed 2 weeks, and I've expanded it for 3 weeks because I have to do a certain amount of hours for this module. However, I know that internships and work experience range from like different time periods, different time frames, but the Hay House standard one is 2 weeks. And yeah, it's been really good, and I just want to stay working in publishing now and hopefully get a job doing it, but I'm finding it very difficult because a lot of jobs you need experience, and not just experience, I found out, because now I do have experience, but years worth of experience. So a lot of jobs are asking for 3 years worth of experience, which is something I obviously haven't got. So I'm going to be finding it quite difficult to get a job still in working in publishing, but I'm going to try my best and keep checking. There's loads of different websites that you can check. IPA and the Society of Young Publishers are the 2 ones that I've heard of the most. If you've heard of any other ones, please leave them down below and we can chat there as per usual, and I will see you all next week. Have a lovely week, everyone. Bye.